Hello, and welcome back to Morrowind with Ragasha. I would angle the camera down so you can actually see his eyes underneath the visor there. Like I said, leaving off such a cool helmet. But yeah, we left off. We left off. Ebon Heart. And I set the Trin family chambers because I had realized that we'd been going on for a while. We had to come here and see Ilmeni Trin, because apparently she got hit by a landslide or something. Figuratively, of course. Hello? Archmaster Faust Telvanni, you've come just at the right time. I've recently had a discussion with the Hlaalu councilmen, and they are deeply concerned about your involvement in Vvardenfell's politics. I know that it is unfounded, but they feel that House Telvanni may be gaining too much influence at Hlaalu's expense, especially now that there's a Telvanni dwelling growing on Benhart's Rock. Well, what can this one do to convince them of House Telvanni's sincerity? He means you are as he says, you are Grand Master of House Hlaalu, so how can Hlaalu lose influence? I agree with you, Archmaster, but the councilmen are concerned nonetheless. Oh, I wish my father was still around. They wouldn't question his word. Many's having trouble with Hlaalu's councilmen. They believe the House Telvanni is gaining too much influence in Vvardenfell, and that this happens at their expense. There must be some way to allay their fears. I should consult with the money. This time, however... There we are. Is it that one? Ebon Heart, Vivek, Balmoral, Rune, Mornhold. What is this one? This time, I'm going to find Mark. Actually, we're going to speak to Tamriel, but we're going to include Mark so that we can cast it here at the Lizard's Head, so that we don't have to keep walking. Make things a little bit faster.
Friend.
Right here. I hope it wasn't anywhere important. Might as well save them on here.
What's a girl gotta do to get some attention?
Oh, Archmaster, I've already heard it through the grapevine. House Hlaalu's councilmen are concerned about me and House Telvanni gaining too much influence. I'm doing my very best to convince them otherwise, but I fear they won't be persuaded. If there only was a way me Duke could support our plans. How about forging his handwriting on a corresponding draft law? Just consult my advisor. Yes, the advisor. Amulet of Telvanni logic. You know the drill. We don't really do a lot of exploring as of late, do we? We just kind of jump around doing this quest line. And look at all of this land that there is to explore. Anyways, greetings, Archmaster. What is the news of Ebon Heart? You explain House Hlaalu's internal struggle and mention Demoni's plan to forge a letter of support from the late Duke Trin. Forge a letter? I know something better. Give me a moment to fetch everything, Archmaster. In the meantime, please visit Linnell Heron in the Hermitage. She has to see you about our Ebon Heart consulate. Wow, reason to go down and see Linnell Heron. Only there was more than one reason. Only there was some kind of matter of teleportation. But we've kind of already got that resolved, don't we?
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
I don't know, maybe the teleportation actually would break everything anyway, so. I like that the temple grounds are just tucked away deep beneath the council house, where no one will ever find them. You and your silly tribunal. Of which Ragasha is probably not much of a fan. Various reasons. Other than that, I forgot I gave you a grand servitor road. Thank you for coming down, Archmaster. There's something about that consulate that I'd like to discuss with you. Well, it seems as if Ebon Heart's rock isn't as solid as it looks. I had to try 4 different kinds of seeds before it would take root. I haven't explored it further, but it seems like there's an extended cave below in our castle. We might be able to take advantage of that if we were to expand our presence there. Thank you, Lunella. At least we'll see into it when he finds the time. Is that all? Almost. Remember when you asked me to expand the council house bit? Well, I've long ago completed that expansion, yet there are no new masters. We've changed your plans. You have? I did. Wait, what? The Iron told me about a large cavern that undermines the rock on which our castle was built. I'll look into it when I find the time. I should return to my advisor. It's high time to attend to the more pressing issues, like tightening House Telvanni's internal organizations, for instance. Alright, Logan, please tell me that whatever you're picking up actually worked this time. Also, where's recall? Greetings, Archmaster. So there's a system of cameras below up at our castle? Interesting. I could actually be of use to us one day. But it is hardly the most pressing issue right now. Correct. You were about to fetch something? I meant to. Unfortunately, I've been let down. You see, I asked you to craft a magical mask, and it seems to have taken it longer than anticipated. The mask is a boon from the Danger Prince Namir, who is an adept talent for spirit glamour. It will give its wearer the features of a deceased person. When you're wearing it, you will look like Duke Drin and sound like Duke Drin. You shouldn't overuse it, as impersonating someone's dead relative can only be a revolting thing if you apply morals. Oh well, Namir is the queen of distinctive revulsion. I don't need to tell you about morals minus Telvanni, do I? The mask should be safe enough to wear, although I admit a lot of Namir's artifacts have transformed the wearers into piles of goo. I guess it all depends on its wearer's willpower, who should have completed the mask by now, so I suggest you pay him a visit. This one will, and while he is gone, he has a mission for you. He wants every Telvanni who owns a territory to send them out to the council. I will tend to it right away, Archmaster. Good luck with Ilmeni and the mask. That sounds like a video title right there. I think I spelled Ilmeni wrong. Wait. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Or no, I did spell it. What episode are we on? 71? Writing things down. Good way to remember things. What were we actually doing? Wonderful question, isn't it? Alright, we're going to retrieve a mask from, what's his face? Have I loaded it again recently? No, I haven't. How much of this stuff will fit in here? Quite a bit. Oh my. I guess now we can actually fit most of it in there. Appears to be all over now. 4 house Dagoth cups, 10 Glimmer boxes. We saw some Telvanni servitor robes, don't we? Interesting. We saw some Telvanni servitor robes. I'd like to remember that. Got the same song twice in a row. What was I actually doing? I have to go... There's the underground cave, but I don't think they're actually required to go look at that. It's just, it could be. So we're talking to Master Ubu. Marinar. Chalice. Oh dear. He lives in Vvardenfell. That's this way, right? One of these little ones back here. Oh, okay. One of those 3 actually. Which one of these is Vvardenfell? Dang, I've got that. Actually, no, it's this one right here. And that leads to, not directly to his tower, but fairly close enough to it. The other way. Let's go speak to him about a mask, apparently. Slight problem. I hope that we don't have to wear it. Like, helmet. It wouldn't work on a beast race character. It's not the way to... how can I say that that actually makes slightly more sense? As a beast race character, I hope we can actually wear it, because they cannot wear closed helmets. There, that made actual sense. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. That's from the same mod anyway, so of course it should work. Race got rid of that whole barrier there. That is normally there. Here we are. Oh, he's actually here now. Hello? Greetings, Archmaster. I believe I have properly thanked you for promoting me to Master. I will do my best to prove myself worthy of that title. Thank you for your trust. Yes, actually I'm here for a particular mask. You've come with a mask. I made a bargain with the mirror. You'll find it quite sufficient for your needs. I'm sure you'll be successful with the tool, Archmaster, and when you put it on, you will instantly resemble the ghost of Adam Drin. Use it well, Archmaster Rigasha. Servitor rope. Actually, shoot.
I see this.
Also, I would give him Grand Servitor rope. He's the one who got us the starved word. That's worthy of the Grand Servitor rope, if you ask me. Ask him to mirror. Well, let's hope this we can actually wear this. Recall. There we go. It's time to give it a try. Let's, I assume we have to go talk to her or something, but... Interesting. just don't buy the beaten tail. But really, Holly stares so believingly at you, the mask in the mirror seems to be working well. So my first instinct was I could talk to her, to Ilmeni Trin, and she should, I don't know. Mumbles to herself, I really should have spent more time with my father. How was I supposed to know that he... Why do you look like him? You're so ethereal. Rigosh is struggling to control his accent and his manner of speech. Yes, my dear, I am your father, or rather, his ghost. His ghost? But why? I thought I bound you into the ghost fence. You did, but the wise spirits there spoke of my duty to protect you, so I returned here. To protect me from whom? To protect you from any enemies that you will face. I don't believe you're ready for the horrors of politics, not just yet. Why? I don't understand. You spoke of my perfect competence. You have my complete confidence in Benny, but there are dangerous political enemies that wish to harm you. Political enemies? I don't understand. You mean, one of the other factions pose me harm? Indeed, the Command Tong organized my death, my own brother, your uncle, among others. I know, he's being brought to the mainland to face trial, and the guards are currently interrogating the rest of the Command Tong. And that won't yield any success. You see, I believe it was the work of imperial nobles and contractors who were working secretly with the Command Tong. That means that the Empire is the Command Tong in his pocket. If the Command Tong is in the Imperial pocket of House Hall, who accepts plenty of bribes from the Empire, it is an Imperial conspiracy. Indeed, La Lu, the Tong, and the Imperials all working together to undermine Morrowind. And it does not stop there. We must act quickly if we are to stop a massive coup d'etat. Oh, Father, I simply cannot deal with this. If only Mother were here, she would lead me on the right path. It feels wrong listening to you alone. Do you think I need to take other counsel here? Yes and no, dear Ilmeni. Trust my guidance. Trust in Telvanni and Galastrinum in the Grand Council chambers. The Telvanni have a surprising amount of wisdom. Only they can be trusted. That's my impression, too. In these troubled times, I find Telvanni friends standing at my side, encouraging me, watching my back. Very well, then, I shall place my faith completely with you, Father, and Telvanni. You look tired. Find rest. If you discover anything more on the politics of Vvardenfell, let me know. I just want you to understand, Eddie, I love you. Thank you for being here. It was so sudden. Now you're back. It's so strange. She'll have to get used to it, I suppose. Telvanni, she has proven to be a real friend. Maybe half an hour after your assassination, she came to me. She was at my side when the counselors at Crassus Cure came to bring the sad news to take me to Ebonheart. She never left. I'm eternally grateful for her comfort and support. I don't know how I would have overcome those first hours without her. I'm so glad that she's living next door in the Telvanni consulate. Nobody will greet you with unnecessary chit-chat when you disguise Drin's ghost. And no one will ever know. Counts as a robe. They have to walk around like this for a while. Read the overseer Archmaster Gosh without the robe on, but granting looks too much like looks too much like an outlander. The robe back on. Looks strange without. That mask is a beauty. Uvu has done well again. With the help of Namir, he has created a disguise that will make me resemble Duke Vidim's string ghost in every way. Almost every way. Time I give it a try. I spoke to Ilmeni, she was quite convinced I was her father. I should now speak to my advisor. I wonder what happens if I speak to him while wearing a mask. That'd be rather funny. Quite curious to find out. Give it a right spook. Greetings, Your Royal Highness. Would you deign to reveal your true countenance? I know that the Duke is dead, so don't try to play tricks on me. Alright, that looks actually different with the non-beast race character, so. Suddenly got a bit of a yawn, doesn't he? Take the mask off. All back to normal. Hello then. Greetings, Archmaster. The new malice have arrived. They've already taken the duties at the council house. They would like to meet you. After that, please travel to Ebonheart once more. Telvanni would like to congratulate you in person. And there's something more she'd like to discuss with you. In a moment, let's go speak to the mounds. And you know what? Speaking of mounds, you know who we haven't spoken to in a while? How you doing, Aid? So your mouth, right? Anything I could do for you, Archmaster? I've been thinking, thank you again. I'm honored to wear this in your service. Chores? Do you have any chores for me? I don't know of anything I could bring you. Expect not. Raven of Main. Rotha. I am Dranik Demarin, Mouth of Master Arian. I also represent a surrogate, Edwin Albert. Rana's Mouth. Mouth Master Vvardenfell. Zip tie with those. Telvanni. Mr. Rhaenys Olethri and Mistress Pedrusa Valsmorin. Alright, he's our honestly, I'd much rather be gathering herbs in the Gracelands on Azura's coast. Or probably
There's
over
someone
Azura's coast.
watching me. I can tell.
You're Neville's mouth, and you are. From about the skinking tree's shade. Who doesn't consider himself a Telvanni master, he sent me to the council out of friendship and loyalty to you, Ragasha. As highest commendation that Argonian has to give, consider yourself honored. You found a loyal ally. Okay, they didn't have anything interesting to say. And Mani, I wanted to speak to this again. How long has this been going? 20 minutes? This is... Oh dear,
What do you ask of me?
where's she gone? Alright, she's probably in Ebonheart. What did Telvanni constantly be? Grace God not occupying the spot of the team have received. That would have been disastrous. I've gone elsewhere for Canis Repeat. Well, I guess I do kind of like the other one better, because you can actually get it like up the tea. It's not just immediately consumed. So, wow. Really, this place is already been grown. That's probably why she wasn't there. Interesting. What's that? Oh, it's a sun. All of Wonders. What is what? All of Wonders. Just out of curiosity, what is in the Hall of Wonders? Shard Blade. Soul Gem, Grand, Winged Twilight. The Alchemist formula there.
Over there. That's new.
Various books. So 20 of the 36 lessons. Beck. Flame Eater Pauldron. Constant Effect Resist Fire. Danger Face of Terror. Twimmer Crystal Claymore. Oh, actually, this is rather interesting. Wings of the Queen of Bats.
What do you want?
Ring of Sphere of Negation. Amulet of Domination. Eye Maze Ring. Sacrifice Ring. Huh, a Thief Ring. Grace of the Nine, Citizen Ragasha. I'm Miles Aurelia. Welcome to Ebonheart, capital of Vvardenfell district. Are you looking for someone in particular? Capital for long. Meet Wakizashi, some soul gems, Storm Scroll. Some kids. To a crystal staff. That's pretty cool. Two-handed blunt weapon.
What was that?
2 to 16, 3 to 16. It's got the same properties of an ebony staff, except it is 2 pounds lighter. Not as valuable, just as durable. Hilbengard's Hammer, 75 uses. Orvis Darren. Yep, there's so many driven.
What was that?
Dawn Dust, Potion of Heroism. That's 6 different effects. Fortify health 8 points, restore health 5 points for 6 seconds, and then a bunch of stuff that we can't try. Interesting. How much put in gate? Oh, there it is. Just barely make it out in the distance. Yeah, there's Morrowind's regular in the distance for you. I really ought to run the Disintegrate Generation Wizard thing again, just so that we can not deal with all of this. Also, it may not be entirely accurate. Morrowind Rebirth reasons, probably. Fitness for Body's Abode. Oh. Where on earth is a demonic trilogy? Should be here. It may not necessarily be finished yet. Smarmingo. So not another. Oh, what was this? Oh, Ebonheart Telvanni. Also, I suppose. No. Oh dear. Levitate. There we go. There's something up here. Here we are, the Telvanni Consulate. Okay. Or not. Oh, that's all a lot of alcohol. Oh, nothing else. It's a lot of alcohol. Yes, but there's another door. Down here, supposedly. Oh, right here. I think Morrowind Rebirth might make a few changes to the terrain. But, just to live with it. Draft bills. By the grace of Almsea, lords and rulers of all. For grace, the Duchess of Vvardenfell hereby entrusts the great House Telvanni with the administration and protection of the northern Ashlands, running from the Ghostwinds to Shagor region. In order to execute that assignment, House Telvanni is granted the right to build and grow no more than 3 strongholds and adjoining villages to more than 50 persons each and of no more than 400 feet in any direction in the aforementioned region. House Telvanni may hire no more than 10 men at arms and retainers to defend a single stronghold. House Telvanni must appoint 1 governor for each of the aforementioned strongholds. Now just everything stopped up. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Each governor must protect the settlers who dwell within the bounds of the stronghold. Each governor must swear loyalty to the crown of her grace, the Duchess of Vvardenfell and Almsea. If House Telvanni or any of its representatives does not abide by these terms, this contract is null and void, and the rights to the strongholds reverse to her grace, the Duchess of Vvardenfell. Seal of her grace, Duchess of Vvardenfell, Duchess of Dren. Seal of House Telvanni, seal of the vassals. Oh, hello, Telvanni. I see you've changed your attire. Telvanni is grinning from ear to ear. Hello, Archmaster. I've just paid Ilmeni a visit. You really should have told me of your plan. I had to bite my lip a dozen times not to burst out in roaring laughter. I've nearly wet my pants. She is visited by her father's ghost. It's simply delicious. Oh, how would have liked to be a fly on the wall. She wipes a tear from her eye and regains her composure. Anyway, there's something I'd like to discuss with you. Since this consulate in Ebonheart is such a success, I'm thinking of converting the Mages Guild halls in Belmore and Aldrin into Telvanni consulates. I don't really expect House Halloween Redoran to welcome us with open arms, but we could create a little bit of normalcy that way. We could habituate Halloween Redoran House Telvanni and maybe obviate tensions that would otherwise pose a severe problem. I have already spoken with Ilmeni, but she's reluctant to present it to the Grand Council. Excuse me. She's concerned that it will arouse more trouble than it might solve. I think she needs some parental advice on this, don't you? As was stated, don't overuse it, but also... Where's that mask? Take the helmet off and, That's right, Divine Intervention. Just a ghost on a mission. Don't pay me any mind. Hello, Ilmeni. I'm back. What's yourself? Hello, Father. It's good to see you. I've had a discussion with Tamriel, and I need your advice. She's asking permission to build Telvanni Constance and Belmore an old room. She thinks it'll improve her. She's between the houses, but I'm worried that it will instead provoke conflicts. Once again, Ragash is struggling to control the accent. That Tamriel seems to be a prudent woman. I'm inclined to give it a try. There's more that unifies the houses than there is that separates them. I think it's a good idea. I'll present it to the Grand Council then. Hopefully we'll be right after all. Vvardenfell needs to stand united more than ever before. Check it back with the money tomorrow. Hear what the Grand Council has to say. And now we can put our regular robes back on. And fine. Well, you know what? Oh, yay. What have I done? One moment. Okay, Scott, I've returned. Sorry for that. Alright, we were going to just sit on this bench. Wait till sometime later. Day after tomorrow, in fact. After we were supposed to. Levitate. Okay. Let's levitate up to the consulate. Yeah, I think that there's a bit of terrain missing. Fault of Morrowind Rebirth, but also Morrowind Rebirth is a good mod, so.
Welcome, friend. I feel as though I should know you.
I should hope you do. Once again, I'm your employer. Tamriel, I hear you wanted to speak to me. Dropping a lot of hard saves, aren't I? Here you wanted to speak to me? Hello, Archmaster. I have good news for you. First, I was seen in legalizing Uvu's Tower. Dagonfell is now officially Telvanni territory. And there's more. The Grand Council didn't quite embrace so many suggested Telvanni constants about Morrowind, but in the end, they were willing to give it a try. We sent our builders to reshape the former guild halls. I've already taken care of the red tape and sent a note to your advisor. He has to speak to you on that matter. Of course he did. Put the hat back on. Oh, that's really good. We're basically wearing it as a hat. Hello, Loven. I hear you wanted to speak to me. Greetings, Archmaster. So you were successful. I didn't expect anything else. I've already sent our builders to Belmore and Elrune, and they seem to be making progress rapidly. However, our mercenaries did their job a little too well, so that both basements were close to collapse. Our builders have filled them up with soil to stabilize them. That also means that we can only use the overground parts of each guild hall. That doesn't matter. When will those consulates be completed? Our builders should be applying the finishing touches as we speak. I've already taken the liberty to dispatch our new counselors to both consulates. Go take a look if you'd like to, and you should also visit your new daughter, the Duchess, once more and assure her that she's doing the right thing. Fine intervention. Get the feeling that this may not end exceptionally well. But what happens if we go to it? Let's drop it out. It should work. Oh. It works well enough. Telvanni guard. Telvanni guard. Mortal Redoris. Hello. Welcome to our humble abode amongst those honor-ridden barbarians. I know, I shouldn't talk like that, but you should have heard the locals when we opened this consulate. Mushroom huggers was one of the friendlier terms. It's not much of a consulate yet. Redoris leaders are still too wary to be even seen near us. Currently, I'm trying to get in via the back door, so to speak. I've made a lot of contacts with leading family servants and guards. I'm confident this will rub off on their masters, maybe in a literal sense. I'm giving away lots of bug musk samples. I see. giving away, but you'll sell them to me. The Archmaster has to pay for them. Anyways, here we are in our room. See, you just see the Telvanni banner up there. And, the other one's Balmora. Let's go Balmora. Visit the Mages Guild.
A special trip.
Unfortunately, all the magic circles are now going to be no longer able to be used, but oh well. I guess we go into the upstairs now. That's the front desk.
A warm welcome to
I see they've confiscated What's-Her-Face's collection of soul gems, which we probably actually stole, so those are just replacements. There. Meryl Saradan, hello. Space is rather scarce, but we try not to let it affect this constant's function. We do the best we can, but the local authorities haven't really accepted us as a political institution yet. Right now we are a rather travel agency to Vvardenfell's east coast, and the local population sees us as a perfumery. They are particularly snatching the bug musk off the shelf. Or practically snatching the bug musk off the shelf. Well, at least we have one of our Balmore's ladies. And let me guess, yes, you also sell a whole bunch of bug musk. That is the ordinary house. What am I doing? Alright, we have to go back to What's-Her-Face. There's a lot of running around involved getting all this stuff. We go here and then find it eventually. And then take the helmet off. Definitely not suspicious. You think someone would catch on? Oh, Ilmeni. Hello, Father. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you at once. It's been a long day and I'm tired. That is all right, Ilmeni. I've come to say goodbye. You are a strong woman and you will make me proud as Duchess of Vvardenfell. In fact, you already have. Goodbye? Does this mean I won't see you again? Oh, listen how selfish I sound. I just wish you would still be around. I understand you, Ilmeni. I will always be around, and I will be there for you when you really need me. But I'm dead, and I feel that I need some rest. Thank you, Daddy. I won't forget you, and I'll always be grateful for your help. Find some rest now. Bye, Daddy. I love you. Try. Duh. So that should be last time that the Masque of the mirror will become relevant. One would assume. I'm gonna put the robe and the hat back on. And now, at last, I think we've perhaps followed this long winding trail to its very end. This whole affair is taking a lot of time, as it says. And now, let's go and see if we have a new current focus. After all of that, we better have something interesting. Greetings, Archmaster, and welcome back to Sargent Mori. You've been visiting the Ebonhorse so often that some masters jokingly begun to refer to you as Duke Ragasha of Vvardenfell. But it really paid out. You did it. Remember how it started? We merely had a plan to increase our influence in Vvardenfell, and now we can truly say that we control it all. Astonishing how Telvanni controls it all. Sounds so incredible. If you ever want to affect Vvardenfell policy, simply wear the disguise and visit sweet, pathetic Ilmeni. Apparently the council is very pleased with the results of my work. They actually made me their current focus. It feels good to take the center stage of being praised for change. My advisor agrees with me that we have risen to the heights of which no other faction on Vvardenfell has ever even dreamed of. We have complete domination, albeit from the shadows, but I hardly think that is a problem when you have an impregnable hold over the Duchess of the Grand Council. We are supreme. Day 174. The 5th of Sun's Dawn. The Archmaster of House Telvanni has just pinned in his journal that House Telvanni is supreme. Telvanni dominance. I can hardly believe it myself, but you have attended to everything on the Council's agenda. They have actually made you their current focus. You are the Council's current focus, Archmaster, and you've actually dealt with their every concern. I've had long discussions with the Masters, and we've come to the conclusion that you have done more than Gothern even ever thought of. I need not say that you are probably the most successful Archmaster the House Telvanni has ever had. In fact, the Grand Master of Port Telvannis wanted you to have this. He doesn't really speak to anyone. Ever. But he gives this to you all the same. The helm was rumored to have been enchanted by Uvirith as a gift boon of some sort. It has certainly seen its fair share of battle, for the markings all over it. Golden helm of Uvirith's rock has been added to your inventory. And there seems to be yet another person who wants to congratulate you, if you can be called a person, that is. You see, it seems as Xarxes, is that supposed to be Xarxes, himself has sent you the Ogma Infinium. It is a strange book. It was written by Xarxes. Is it supposed to be Xarxes or is it supposed to be Xarxes? I'm going to say Xarxes because I feel like that's more correct. Xarxes doesn't seem right. A wizard so powerful that he has defied death for aeons now. Some say that in fact it's not a book but part of Xarxes himself. He is fastidious about its readers and it only grants every reader a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to read a single chapter of its own choice. Very few have found it, and so it is all the more standing how it comes into possession now. It was actually found by Lady Superdire Rethosa for the second time. This alone has been unheard of until now. Superdire has found it and read her chapter back at her stepmother's tower of Telvanni several years ago, and just this morning she found it again, lying on her pillow with your name hovering glowing over both its bindings. Interesting. I guess just a way of adding it to, because I don't think it's actually in base Morrowind. Oh no. Beast races cannot wear full helmets. Oh wow, it's really good too. You get an army of hunters, 2 frost ash, nice in the winged twilight. But let's just set it somewhere and admire it, shall we? I think it looks different than the... Yeah, it definitely does. Wonderful. We also got a book. The Ogma of 50,000. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh my gosh. The book is very gently vibrating. What do you wish to do with it? I wish to take it. Probably the shelving it so we never even read the thing. I wonder what it does. 11. Greetings, Archmaster. Vvardenfell is yours. What do you wish to do today? You control it all, Archmaster. What do you wish to do? I could hardly believe it myself, for gosh, but there is no current focus. You've dealt with the Council's every concern. My, doesn't domination feel good? Control every last scrap of it. With the consulate in Old Rune and in Balmora, we have a foothold in each of those. Ebonheart is now firmly under our control, considering we get an influence of many in any direction with the Masque and Namira. Vivek is Vivek. Basically the entire northeastern portion of Vvardenfell was already ours, anyways. The entirety of Dagonfell is ours. Over here, the northeast is already ours. we have Uvirith's grave here in like the central, not really central, but east bit, and then there's of course various bits. Telvanni, we have the Rock Breeder down there. It's basically ours. Telvanni down here. So we have all of the east, basically directly under our control, including the north, and then like all of the west is just kind of like ostensibly under our control. And then of course, you know, the east here in the mainland is also ours, so we just kind of control this section. Kind of funny, I think. I don't know about Helden. Kimmelcy. Telmathon. Well, nope, Telmathon, there's a Telvanni place there, so yeah, basically the Vvardenfell in the eastern portion of the mainland. So Archmaster Ragasha is now the most powerful person probably on the continent. Perhaps as powerful as Dagothar. That will become relevant later, obviously, but I have a few more things to do. One, I have a question. Does Volks going to Nishulift? Also finding which one of these is Nishulift. So it's Kush. Tilbernor. Telsera. It's one of the ones here on the south side of this island, isn't it? Yeah, because that's the Nesis. And that's Uvirith's grave. And these are all the actual, like... We better search them manually. Yep, Tilfir. Sargeth Mora. Telrune. Telmor, Telvalos. I'm gonna say it's this one. No, that's Vvardenfell, isn't it? Lands. That's probably what. Who knows what it is. There's Shulip Ruin. Here we are. I believe it is this one. Azura's house. These Archmasters Ragasha duties of chores for Azura. Advancement. Is Azura ready for advancement in House Telvanni? Yes, sure. Azura is honored to be open for House Telvanni. Azura thanks Archmaster Ragasha. Ragasha would like to know a little secret. Azura knows many secrets. Azura knows all about the Staff of Magnus. Azura knows the Staff of Magnus is in Su. It is a cave on the slopes of Mount Can, just northwest of Molag Par. Around this Malum Riot. Little bruise. Interesting, she's now told me about the location of the Staff of Magnus. Madness? Staff of Madness. No, it's Staff of Madness. Interesting. Well, that's it then. We have completed, I believe, basically all of Rise of House Telvanni. I don't know if there are any, like, little bits left to explore. Side bits. Gosh, it's thundering. But, other than that, probably have done it all. Enjoying that song. Let's go inside. Oh my gosh. Wimmer Colossus. Archmaster, everything is in order here, no signs of war. Naked Edwin is producing new ideas by the hour, apparently. So pure reconstruction of Hamicula, and has started to create something that would have made our best mechanics proud. I mean, that's nice, but can I please speak to Edwina? Oh, Edwina? Large Master, it seems the war next infiltration of my mind has left me with knowledge, Dwemer technology I would have never dared to dream of. I've been able to put this to use and construct some new Dwemer animalcule. I've been able to create 3 completely new animalcule: the Dwemer Maintenance Spider, the Dwemer Builder, and my most daring project up to this day, the Dwemer Colossus. Oh, I just love success. Don't we all? Maintenance Spider. It's especially used for maintenance and repair operations tight spaces, just what you need when you're working with Dwemer technology. It's met with unanimous praise around here. Gronville went as far as to call it a credit to my genius. Oh, that little charmer. And the Dwemer Builder. This one is really useful when you're constructing new buildings. It is also used for mining ore. I've tried to use it as an egg mine, but it kept slicing the egg sacs. Well, we can't have everything. Just leave the messier work to it and use the maintenance spider for the finer efforts. Even Faraday praised me for this. She called it a triumph of my will. The Dwemer Colossus. My greatest achievement so far. Look at its divine proportions. What a majestic appearance. What strength. This runner can fight like 9 guards. Everybody's in all of it. Only Tanisi doesn't seem to appreciate it. She says that she remembers more impressive constructs. Can you imagine what she said when she first saw it? It's alright. Alright. I think we can do better than that. Now, Rakasha, what do you think of him? Well, this one doesn't like animalcule with too much power, or it's alright. Dwemer Colossus. No, suppose it actually does anything. Suppose this is the maintenance spider. Looks like it's got a freaking mining laser on top of it. Surveyor. And that would be the other thing up there. Truly a pleasure to see you. Thank you, Yonk. Now, oh, business is there to attend to. Right. Tell Uvirith. Lower tower. We have business to attend to at the tower itself, don't we? A place that we have neglected for a little bit now. In the morning. Come. There we go. None of that. Okay. Where's our, where's a bookshop? It's actually a bookshop. Oh, it's a bookstore. Oh my gosh. Well, organized, nice looking bookshop at that. Chemistry. I don't know you, what do you want? Galarithari's papers. Man. There's 2 copies of Vampires of Vvardenfell Volume 2. So where did our foreman get off to? Gosh, can it just get... Can we just not have that for like 5 minutes? Just the other day it was... Just get it in now. Thank you. Please go. I start removal for she's got an actual house spawn now. A nice house it is. The legendary scourge. Oh, Gashnak. I'm finally done with all my other business, so welcome to my new manor, Rakasha. How do you like it? Let me give you my old camping gear. I haven't used for it anymore. Now we're here to talk about new construction. Yes, the West Market pods. Now that the settlement is a source of food in some industry, it'll be able to attract commerce. Plan building a market square up a camp, grown from 2 routes, one going west and the other southwest. The western route will contribute 2 house pods to the square. Shouldn't take too long, maybe 4 days for 850 gold. Do you want me to build this? Yes, I do. Great, I'll get right on it. Camping gear. Oh, gosh, it weighs 100 pounds. Oh, gosh, really? Oh, well, I guess we're leveling up now. Point into luck. Of course, some strength. Let's not waste the personality. Wonderful. So, exactly how does the camping gear work? Camp bag. Open bag. Bedroll. Campfire kit. A stool. Cauldron. Foldable camping table. A leather screen. Whole load of leather screens. And a tent. Pack up. Packing will crush everything within the bag besides camping gear. Wonderful. I have an idea. I'll be back in also other things, but I'll be back in a minute. And we're back, by grace of God. So, well, I did quite a bit actually in all that time. As you can see, we now have 178 out of 565 on our carrying capacity, and you'll notice there's something on the desk there that wasn't there before. What does that mean? Well, if you look at the inventory, you can already gather what I did. It's a lot more compact now. But, I went through and I organized all the clutter. As far as I'm aware, at least most of it. Went around and put some stuff. Fez is now up here. So that's there. Not a whole lot changed as far as up here went. I think I put one of the dragon statues down there. And I put one of them in here. Here on the shelf. Vastly different than the other one. Of course, we'll have all the alcohol up here. The silver dragon set went in here. Platter, the bowl, and the tea tin there. In here, I don't think anything changed really. I took some of the weird floating stuff out of here. Because it was weird and floating, and I didn't want it there. Weird and floating. That's about it here, really. The biggest change you'll notice is in here in the secret lab. There's no longer stuff on the floor. Well, there's all these books, I guess. So, I threw the camping gear right here. Put our other Daedric summoning book in the page there. Staves. Put all the soul gems here. The scrolls and papers and books and umbras there. Put the adamantium set up here. Put these on a platter. Oh, right, the ancient mask. I was going to point that out. The ancient mask was there, as well as the accidental spares tucked away under the chair. The 40 Dwemer ingots, which would be 280 pounds right there. Some coins. Reorganize this a little bit. I put Azira's reports up here as well. The golden helm of Boethius Rock, which actually does look really cool. Move the skulls to the front desk, tidied up the desk so it doesn't look so cluttered. Staves and lockpicks and probes, etc. All of the stuff. I think we have the Sons of Salus ledger and the Twin Lamps ledger. The Eye of Vandalis is there. cleared out the inventory of all the useless potions and alchemy ingredients. I never make any potions anyway, so I threw them all here on the shelf. I believe we have like 11 dangerous hearts. That one's cursed, apparently. But, a bunch of dangerous hearts. A whole crap ton of potions. Threw them all here in the alchemy room. Scrolls did the same with them, although I didn't quite go so. Where I still have a lot of the scrolls, but some of them, quite a few, went over here. The ones we don't use. And then all of the other just random bits went down in the vault. We can go visit, I suppose. Gave him, the librarian, some books. Everything else. Went, either down here. Oh, there's also, like, there's 2 chests in the secret lab. There were a bunch of stuff I threw in there. Threw some of the more cooler things just in there. And then, actually made use of the locked vault here. Which, very conveniently has the password set to 1234. But, what's there? Yeah, everything is now but thrown into these 2 coffers. So, that's that then. Harry Scott finally took care of all the clutter. Boy, there was a lot of it. As an added bonus, while I was down there, I got a wonderful little message saying that the Western market gods were done. Presumably be somewhere. Oh, I'm gonna bother. Just gonna go talk to what's her face, see if there's anything new. Oh gosh, Jack. I'm already working on a project where you give us. Oh, I want to say it was done. Should take 4 days to complete. Well, I really thought that I'd seen that. Oh well, we're gonna say that it took a very convenient 4 days to complete all that organizing. Well, Western Mark problems of the Uvirith scrape should now be complete. And let's make it at least a reasonable time. Oh yeah, look at that. More shirtless guards. We got us an orc smith. Who doesn't know us? Compare our staff though. He sells basic stuff. He sells some orcish gear, I guess. But... interesting. Oh wow. There you have it. We can go some stairs. Huh. That little thing you have to levitate too. Looks like an alchemist. I'm not gonna bother, but could be an alchemist enchanter. Depends on if that's an alchemist or enchanter. So, probably both. So now what? Struck something? I don't know. That's it. What do you mean not the most dependable? Fast Eddie is the most reliable person on the continent, aside from myself. There we go. I guess that's all of Uvirith done. Ragasha has come quite the way, hasn't he? What was it? It wasn't but like half a year ago that he had arrived on boat, on prison ship, in nothing but sackcloth. And he had 200 gold to his name, or whatever. He was clearing out, you know, using his very light knowledge of magic to clear out dens of bandits and take their moon sugar. And now here he stands on the basically the front doorstep of his house. Say house, stronghold, massive Telvanni tower in the middle of the ashlands, surrounded by the town of Uvirith. Perhaps the most powerful and most important person on all of Vvardenfell at this point. He can influence Vvardenfell politics in whatever direction he wishes. He has an absurd collection of magical trinkets and artifacts, etc. that, well, make him practically invulnerable. I mean, the Indalus family who basically adopted him, and so effectively, for the most part, nullifying his Outlander status of, and like all but the most actual sense. He's practically invulnerable now, what with the shield from his robes and the healing effect of the Indalus ring. Not to mention whatever magical protection he can scrounge up from the Ward's Shrine. And a constant regenerate magic effect, despite the fact that he has stunted magicka, so he can't do that naturally. And for a wizard, is absurdly strong, having drunk a certain potion, whose effects never went away. Which is what Scott is actually incredible. So our carrying capacity is absurd, and you know what? We have yet to read the Ogma Infinium. We also have a pre- and post-organize save now. I'm gonna make a save because if it works the way it's supposed to in the other games, then it will disappear. And I don't know. Honestly, it might be cool to just have it. The Ogma Infinium is beginning to shake violently as you touch it. It's possible to read it in this way, so you just stash it away. Oh, well, maybe sit it on the ground. Read it. Though you've barely touched its binding, the book flies open. While you marvel at its unique design, 3 chapters seem to emerge from the pages float before your eyes. Which one do you wish to read? One on Hermaeus Mora, one on Hercene, or one on Mehrunes Dagon? Presumably these are its way of defining, like one, Hermaeus Mora is probably magic, Hercene's probably stealth, Mehrunes Dagon's probably combat, so we're going to go with Hermaeus Mora. The words pervade directly into your mind, and then the book dissolves. You feel changed. What has that done? My intelligence is now 86, which I don't think it was before. Fortify skill, mysticism by 10 points. Fortify intelligence, personality by 10 points. Is that it? So I got 10 points of intelligence personality, as well as 10 points of mysticism. Interesting. So I'm just curious what the other ones do. Check. I'll see if like anything interesting happens with the other ones. If it's just like such a simple boost, then you're changed. Gives me alteration, agility, and speed. Interestingly enough, it doesn't really seem to be all that. The Ogma Infinium really isn't all that, is it? it's just not that good. It's 10 point. I mean, to be fair, it's a permanent 10 points. Destruction, strength, and willpower. Gosh, even more strength. More destruction. Quite frankly, I think I'd rather just, like, put it on a shelf somewhere and let it look cool, because I would probably, like, go with the one with Mace more. The 10 points of intelligence is nice. But there's really no reason to, is there? It's just cool to say, hey, I have the Augment Infinity. Because really, it boosts me up like an extra 10 points, so it gives me up to, like, what? I think it said I had like a 301 or something. It gave me like 35 points of magicka. Kind of, like, it's not bad. I think there's better things, so. And mysticism I'm not really too concerned about. But it's the Augment Infinium, so it's cool. Officially the coolest dude on Vvardenfell. And now, very suddenly, can't help but notice that Ragasha has done all of the business involved with House Telvanni. There's really no house business left to attend to. That's it. Of course, there's still plenty of the regular story, but we still have the main quest to do. At some point, there is still Soul's time to investigate, and then, of course, eventually Tribunal will become relevant. But right now, there's nothing. He's done it all. He controls basically all of Vvardenfell. Which means we have a lot of time on our hands to go explore and look at things and find things. And I don't know exactly where it is, but I know I've looked around before in the test. You might see the test Khajiit mage save occasionally. Probably that might occasionally take a look. Yeah, test game. TM. That is good old Khajiit mage test. You'll see he's got 1,000 hit points. Yeah, it's been I've got a lot of Ragasha saves, but oh dear, why did I bring that? Yes, I explored a few things on the test game and found many interesting things, at least a few. So I know that there's still plenty left out there for Ragasha to find, and I definitely would like to. So we've filled out page 403 of the journal. It is day 185. I believe that alright, Albasarin. That's also a thing. Grave business. Oh, also Taylor Hom's house is a thing. Books of Daedric Summoning. Drother will give me money for the Clanford page, but no. Telvanni grasp power. I guess that's just still an active quest for some reason. All of the mages guild stuff that we are Never gonna do, aside from the Staff of Magnus. That I do want to do. We never did the inscription quills. We never did the alchemy table. We still have all the prisoners down there. For this tomb. Badass Uvirith is still in the basement. Prisoners, whatever. The alchemy table. Yeah, oh, that's what he wants. That's, yeah, he wants me to get the opals. The inscription quills. Right, we have to read this book and it'll give us a little test, I think. Black Dark Gang, Citadels of the Sixth House. Path of the Incarnate. I'm to come back when the moons have come and gone to hear judgment, so several moons have come and gone, but I think we're gonna wait just a little more. Perils of dragon hunting. Bruh. Vampirism. Think about that one. Oh, there's some races here. Sure, to say there are more. Link. We can't actually do the expand the Telvanni teleportation over, but that doesn't really matter anymore. Well, it looks like the Staff of Magnus is the only quest we have that we want to pursue right now, but there is, trust me, there is plenty to explore on the continent here. I don't remember which ruin that is. But now standing here, I don't really, I realize. But no, I can't really think of anything that I... Because there's one thing I'm thinking of, I can't remember where it is. So, we really will have to do some exploring in order to find it. But that keeps things interesting. I'm kind of just stalling for time here right now. I don't know. This is a perfectly good spot to end the episode, but I just don't want to go myself. There's many great things still await Ragasha in the near future, and in the far future. Many things left to do. There's still, what's his face down here? Down around the Azurus Coast region, there's our personal alchemist. I think he can still give us like stuff like the strong sedative and whatnot. He's got a plethora of wonderful potions we can buy from him should we choose. Up here, Master Ooh, I don't actually know what he does, if he's got anything interesting anymore. Near as I can tell, Edwin has just got nothing anymore. Skink, I don't know anything about him. The Rock Breeder, down in like Telecera or whatever, I don't. I think that's about it, really, for all of them. There's still the tea shop up in Telmora. Wherever that is, somewhere near there. Vvardenfell. Vec, I really can't think of anything else. And there is also still the mainland. We've explored some of it, but we really haven't done a lot on the mainland. Old Ebonheart would be interesting, and of course, there's still the main quest, and after all of this, you know, the main quest is where it starts to get real interesting, because Ragasha is already very, as you could tell, pro-Morrowind, shall we say, to a slightly extreme extent, especially considering he is a Khajiit. You wouldn't really expect that from an Outlander, but here he is, Archmaster of House Telvanni. But, my, what a time we still have ahead of us. And it's only episode 71. We're only over 71 hours in. But anyways, this is a wonderful place to leave it. The helmet still looks great. But, until the next time, Lord willing, I'll live and see you then.